So, all right, guys, this is the movie time. This is a movie segment, but it's not a movie this time. It's actually about a TV show.
Flicks.
And the thing is, right? We all have, shows that we watch XYZ, but the one we're talking about today, because it's relevant, because something's happening, is good old Ozark. I want to start by saying I hate Charlie because he was the bearer of bad news, because I wasn't 100% sure this is the last season. I didn't know that.
I knew.
I'm very mad about that. So, this is Sparta and we killed a messenger. So I'm mad at you.
Oh, that's fine.
Right. I'm glad I didn't tell you that, because I knew. I knew before the season started.
But so season 4, we've watched the first half of season 4 that's been dropped. The next half drops in the next month or something, right? Or a couple of months. I don't remember what that date was. But I
didn't know they released the date already.
They did. It's the end of this month. It's the end of May, I believe.
Oh, okay, cool.
I thought it was the end of April, but whatever. I don't know.
Oh, it is the end of April. Good job. Okay. You get a gold star.
Shut up. I don't even want to shut up. Anyways, all right. So Ozark, the first half of the 4th season is dropped. We saw it. We all saw. First of all, how'd you like it, Chuck?
Wonderful. It was phenomenal. I think the show is tremendous. I think the last season was great. A great cliffhanger. I can't wait. It left you wanting more. I think it did a great job.
It was so tremendous. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? That's how tremendous it was.
Nice.
Because they did, if you look at it, they did this thing, this opening scene that now, the analytical person I am, I already I was like, I hate you guys a lot. You know what I'm saying? So,
they gave you, so at the beginning of this season, they gave you a little preview scene before the regular episode comes in, and it's something off. I don't know how much spoilers we're doing, but they get ran off the road or whatever.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so they get ran off the road, and then you assume that either at the end of that episode, when it wasn't at the end of that episode, you're like, oh, it's going to be at the end of the season. It might be at the end of the season, but not at the end of this part of the season. So you thought you would get some conclusion there. No, complete cliffhanger on top of so they got. I don't know how they pulled this off, but they got 2 cliffhangers. Because it's the thing from the very beginning and the thing that happened at the end. Where Ruth has gone back.
Brilliant writing.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I was about to talk about. We all as a team talk about how much we appreciate writing, cinema writing, TV, film, whatever writing. And they're writing on this because like you said, you can't just have cliffhangers. That's not fun. Nobody wants to watch a show full of stupid cliffhangers. But if you can set it up real nice, that's fire. You land us in. It's basically all right, here goes the cliffhanger, guys. Hey, I'm hanging on the cliff. I'm hanging. And then it's you get comfortable in that cliff. Hey, I'm just hanging here. No big deal. I'm just kind of hanging. And then you fall again and you clinging us to another one. It's I got to get back up. It's fire. It's very, very fire. That being said, what would be a good ending? And all right, before I even get to there, they kill some key players, man. They kill some key players. And we are wrapping up the whole show, so it's not too crazy. There's some key players of that, but we got a whole show to wrap up without some of a lot of things have changed. So it ended with plugging your girl. Whatever, what's her name? Darlene and your man.
That's Charlie's man, bro.
Wyatt.
Yeah, that's Charlie's people. Yeah,
Devontae Wyatt. Yeah.
So that I don't know, Charlie. What you think? What do you think? What?
Wait, so let's put it like this first, right? So I think we can agree that Ozark is one of our top TV series, drama, our top 5 of all time. What do you think?
That list will come out later.
Right. So so I guess we could say what would make it. What would be a good ending, and what would make it the top show? Can it eclipse? Because what do you think the top drama series of all time?
I think Breaking Bad is the top show.
Breaking Bad, right? So what can it do something? Is there a way this could end? It could eclipse Breaking Bad?
I would say yes.
Okay.
I think it can, and I think that with the current writing sample that I have so far, because I have to use all these preferences because of Breaking Bad. Because of Game of Thrones. But with the current writing sample that I have, I don't think it lands outside of the top 5, even if they just go simple landing the plane, even though that's not what I see them doing. If they just land the plane, I think they still cruise in to a nice solid place. But I see me, I'm a person, I enjoy life so much because I don't have a lot of expectations for stuff. When I do, Treylon Burks letting me down. So when I don't have a lot of expectations for what this next season is gonna be, just let Ruth go out like a thug because she can't live. I don't see that as a possibility.
No, there's no way.
I don't see Ruth living as a possibility. I don't see it, unfortunately.
It's not like what you would hope is that Ruth doesn't die in the brutal quickness that I assume she will. Because like what she's setting herself up, which is why it's crazy,
she's
right?
Setting
because,
herself
like,
up for Queen Latifah.
She's setting herself up to go out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what she's about to get from it.
But you know, another element here, though, right, is, you know, certain things on good shows, you know, with good writing, they don't leave any stones unturned. And Jonah and his mom's feud, something got to come from that. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it's going to be, but something got to come from that.
I feel like it was you guys are almost making me feel like the beginning of the second half of it, right? That scene that we saw at the beginning is going to play out early on. And then it's going to get nasty.
I believe so. I think it's going to play out in the first episode.
Right. And then it's going to get nasty in there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think is about to end, because there's some things that need to be unturned. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're going to unturn all of those stones. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting because there have been some dynamics that have shifted. Like, even when you think of like the cartel side, I'm like, nah, it's kind of filthy out there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, what's really about to happen? You know?
So I got to ask y'all, because I don't want to answer the question. Do y'all think that Marty lives?
Yeah, I think Marty lives. I think he does. I think we need Marty's sarcasm until the end. You know, I think we need his drive.
All of the shows we talking about that's great, the main guy dies.
I think we need him. I think we need him, bro.
I got this. You know what it is? Because Heisenberg, right? He was like a nerdy, like school teacher turned gone bad, essentially, right? Like, Frank feels more related to Marty. Like, he feels like, if I was a drug dealer,
you really think you're getting away from this one, Frank? That's what
Frank, I know you, son. Like, Heisenberg did a couple of questionable things, like, dog, why is he wild?
Yeah, right.
Frank don't like that. He like Marty. Marty out of everything. Marty always wins. Marty Bird always wins.
He does.
Like the house always wins. Would they say in Vegas, the house always wins? So I'm just saying, Marty.
Look, Heisenberg said he always wins. He said, I always win. Marty actually just wins. He just look, he might look stupid in the situation. He got punched. The dude, it's okay. I'm going home after this. That's right. He like
that sounds.
That's why y'all want to
die. That sounds a lot like one of those Stark boys.
Sir. I need you that. Not y'all read.
You say what, Charlie?
That sounds a lot like Rob Stark. So maybe he might. I don't know, man. Like, I'm just saying, just because you always win, don't mean you're gonna win in the end.
We always compare show characters and stuff. Marty Bird is the most well-rounded, intelligent.
Who? I mean, Marty Bird might be Tywin Lannister. He got plugged.
No, you can't compare.
Like, he could be Cersei. She got plugged.
No, Charlie, you want to do this? No, let me tell you something. Marty Bird is so smart because not only is he like intellectual, like figure things out smart, he's also like an academic. Like, he also knows like numbers. Like, he's not like just he happens to be kind of smart. He knows numbers and he has common.
So now you think he's gonna live? You think he's gonna live?
I'm comparing him as a character right now.
Well, I mean, even him as a character, like, I like the way he does certain things. I don't like the way he does, but he does too much well for me to get mad at him, right? Because even his relationships, how he prods them along in like such subtle ways. I'm just like, I see you, bro.
On top of that, bro, you know what else he do? He real like, he doesn't let his emotions dictate what he do. Like, it's like he lets that go. Like, his wife cheating on him. He's tough to. All right, I gotta figure this going out. Like,
I hear you.
Marty's not like a G, cuz.
Being a G doesn't keep him alive. G's die every day. They die just as much as everybody else. Like, I think smart people die. G's die. Yes, I think Marty dies. Absolutely.
What about his wife?
I don't think. I think
just
Wendy,
Marty.
I want her to die. We're talking about
Wendy and the kids.
I think Marty doesn't die. I say Marty doesn't die.
I actually want Wendy to die. If we're being,
I know, but that's why you're not gonna get that.
Right,
Wendy's a beast though, good.
Yeah, she is. Listen, she's a beast to the point where I don't like her. Like when she was like laughing and like Darlene having a heart attack, I'm like, what's wrong with you, bro?
See, I'm telling you, Frank. He relates to people. When he relates to people, he wants their story to go good because it makes it like his life.
I don't got a horse in the race, so I don't care how it happens. I just can't see Marty leaving this in tow. I don't know if he gets killed.
But I think he'll live.
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like Marty will live, but yes. So I'm gonna say yes.
I mean, but here's the one thing, right? And if I'm being honest with myself and like just actually looking at it, the whole time they keep like subtly, not even subtle to me, it's obvious they keep trying to highlight back to how like, oh, okay, we're just gonna do this for some time and then eventually get back to being a regular family. That's never gonna fucking happen. Yeah. I just don't want Marty to do what it dies.
I think that's the parallel that you can draw. One of the many parallels you can draw from this show and Breaking Bad is that he kept trying to say, at first he was like, I just need, 600,000, whatever number he had set. And then he was like, we just got to do this for 2 more months. He always, there's always the finish line. He had a 6-month plan at first.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. But things happen. But what I'll tell you is, I'll tell you this. I think Charlotte's going to die.
Sure. Charlotte can die. That's fine. Ooh. Why you just plugging people? Somebody that's not.
You're not plugging people. They plugging people. They plugged a lot of people. Who's
I feel like that's my bold prediction. I feel like Charlotte will be the only one out of the 4 that dies, and other stuff might happen to them. Like they might divorce. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm saying death. I feel like it's going to be her.
But everybody that's died.
Now I gotta know. We got a couple of predictions. What would make it bad? What would make it bad? I don't know if there's an outcome that I can foresee that makes it. Even if everybody dies, I don't think it's bad.
No,
it could be bad if they leave too many stones unturned. Let's be clear. It's not easy to end the show. You have to you have to land it. Like you have to make us satisfied that we watched something. So it can make it bad if it's rushed or if it's like some kind of reachy ending. Like some kind of like an example. If Jonah just goes rogue and kill everybody or something weird like that. Some kind of like
that's not happening. But
what if the dragon burns the minivan?
Oh, come on,
that's very possible. Right. Hey, so look, foreshadowing. We're going to do a show about our top favorite TV shows. Game of Thrones is not going to be on there.
Okay, yeah. Why you lying to the people? It shouldn't be, but it shouldn't be.
Oh, you mean on the worst shows video? Okay.
Oh, okay.
No problem. But man. But as far as Ozark though, and then we got the cartel guy still out there lingering.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna have a big part to how this ends because it's gonna be between him and the original
FBI lady.
Oh yeah, she went ham.
She getting plugged.
She definitely has to get plugged.
That's to me. That's a guarantee.
Marty had her in the pocket, and she just like turned. She like said,
yeah, that's not
good. The cartel dude nephew.
That's what we talking about.
No, that's what I'm talking about right now.
What about the cartel guy?
The main cartel guy. His shit just got interesting. His shit just got interesting. He be all right. No, I think his shit got. I think the way his story with his nephew is gonna come to fruition. One of them is dying. Like that's not.
Then we got Frank Jr.
Oh yeah, what is that? Frank Jr. Ain't that Frank Jr. Ain't
nah, he's chilling.
Yeah,
I'm saying he exists. His dad.
Yeah, but like they
won't take that. Well,
that's possible.
I think Ruth's storyline is gonna.
His storyline can be closed. Like
his storyline is gonna overlap with Ruth.
Well, I'm not talking about it being crazy. I'm just saying those are all the stuff we got to look forward to. We got all of those characters.
But you guys just brought up something that makes this interesting. I think Ruth is going to try to do something with Frank Jr. That they both go. They're going to cap them both at the same time. They just go plug them. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's
right. Check you out.
So,
but y'all, okay. So your prediction, y'all got to alter predictions, and I'm not even going to waste my time. I'm sorry. You said you feel like it's going to be at the beginning of the next season, they're going to have that car crash.
Yeah.
And you're saying, what you think? Both of y'all saying the same thing.
Yeah,
I said it's going to be the first episode. Yeah.
I said I was thinking it might be the end of the first episode. That's what I was
something
thinking.
like that.
Okay. All right. So that's pretty much it for me, man. So we can, we'll be back to do the full review of the entire series once it's over with. You know, and we also
give it its rightful place on the pantheon, depending on what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right
But
above.
it's definitely. I'll tell you this right now. It's definitely in line already. As long as they land the plane to leapfrog Game of Thrones.
Yeah, horrible. Yeah, horrible. Anyways, gentlemen, anything y'all want to say before we get out of this piece?
Nah, man, keep me out the Ozarks, man. I don't do none of those drugs. I don't do none of that.
I actually know someone from the Ozarks. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of funny. I was like, yo, I really wish it was. It could be that interesting, but it's not. I don't think.
And next week we're going to review my top favorite show, Euphoria. So anyway, I've never seen an episode. Anyways, Soggy Nachos Podcast. Thanks for listening. Subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. All that good stuff. Peace.
Peace.